What's going on, guys? This is the Red Legacy back for a second Wi-Fi battle, and this battle was a pretty good battle, and you guys are gonna see that my team is a little bit different because I mean, obviously that team that I used last battle was the only team that I had completed, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I made that team because I loved the Pokemon on it, but in competitive battles, Talonflame is better than Charizard. That is not how it is in gameplay. Charizard's better, but in competitive battles, Talonflame is better than Charizard. And I just went with Aegislash, and you guys are definitely going to see why. Spoiler alert, it's because it's shiny. But anyway, let's get on with the battle. This is against Jordan, and saw him on Twitter that he was talking about PK Sparks and just got done battling, and I was trying to get a battle, so I went with him. And this is actually the second battle we did. The first battle I used the other team, and I did win the first battle, but that is not this battle, that is the other battle. And this was a much closer match because I swept him with my Mega Gengar in the first match. But he does not have a YouTube channel, unfortunately, so I'm going to be putting his Twitter link in the description below. It's J, like J-A-Y-C, I think it's like CEE_MC, so guys, check him out, follow him if you want to have a battle. So, let's get on with it. This battle was actually, from the time I'm recording this was just like 6 hours ago or something. So, his in-game name is Jordan, and he led with the Tyranitar, and that's who he led in the first battle, so I predicted that. And I go with Excadrill, and he has the Sandstream, which is nice because I have Sandforce, and I knew that he was gonna withdraw because fighting. And so I didn't really know what to go for. I didn't want to go for the EQ or the Brick Break because going for Brick Break schooled me in the last battle. So I just go for the Swords Dance. It's nice and safe. And then I go for Brick Break, and I really did think it was going to do some more damage. And because that was a Swords Dance and then Brick Break, I know Rotom has some really nice defenses, Rotom Wash does. So, now that I'm burned, I really don't want to keep Excadrill in, because I do have Talonflame on my team in this match, and Excadrill is my Rapid Spinner, and he does have a T-Tar, and if he puts up rocks, I'm going to need to take those down. So, he goes for the rest, and I just go into Mega Gengar. And the main reason that I went into Mega Gengar was because I figured Rotom could not do much to it, and also, I can just get the Mega Evolution up, and then when I switch into Mega Gengar again, I'll already have the stats boosted and everything ready to go. No waiting around, because, like, if he has... I don't even think he has a Gengar. Actually, I think he does. I know in the first battle he did. I can't remember if he does this, though. So I just go for the Thunderbolt, and it does not do all that much damage. This is one of the situations that I would really rather have Energy Ball on Gengar. But he goes for the Volt Switch, and, my Gengar has no way to, like, regain HP. And he brings out Scizor, and I'm just like, oh, no. This thing's obviously going to go for a Bullet Punch, so I decide to just switch into someone who can easily tank it. I decide to go with Talonflame to scare him out, like, so I can get Swords Dance or whatever it is I want to do. And, because, you know, it'll be 4 times effective on this Scizor, so he's definitely going to switch out unless, he can kill me with another Bullet Punch. But I do have Roost, so I could have just done that. But it's not very effective, so, and to make things even better, the Sandstorm stops, so that definitely makes him want to get out of there. So my Talonflame is looking pretty nice right now. I went for, I do believe I went for the Slowbro Blitz on this turn. Yeah, just to, like, if you made a stupid play, and, like, if you went for a U-turn or something, and, because I would outsped for sure. But, he does put the, Sandstorm back up, so I'm pretty sure I decided it's time to take Talonflame out of there, and, I'm going to send in Aegislash. Now, Aegislash is a lot better than he shows in this battle. He gets really lucky with the Crunch, and, Aegislash just had a bad battle, you guys. The reason he played so poorly is because I was the one playing poorly. I did not know that King's Shield could fail. I didn't know that it was like Protect. I just thought it was really cool, and it could go just like every single turn. So that's a thing, I guess. But my Aegis Slash does fall, so I decided to just go into my D-Knight, because I do run Earthquake on this D-Knight. And I just decided to go for the Dragon Dance because I don't think I can take this T-Tar out in one hit from that range, even though I'm max attack with the perfect IV and attack. He just goes for Stone Edge, and I do have multi-scaled, so that did some nice damage. But the Sandstorm's going to end, I'm going to get the Leftovers boost, and I'd say to myself, okay, it's time to take out the T-Tar. And that's just what I do. I go for the EQ, and T-Tar is no longer in this battle. And he goes down. And so, D-Knight's just going to slowly get some HP back. So, that's good for Dragonite. He's going to go into Chandelure. And I do have Earthquake on the Chandelure. And I did get the Dragon Dance up, so I seriously thought I would outspeed. Because I did not realize that, Chandelure is that fast that he can outspeed a D-Dance to Dragonite. Because, like, what is that? Basic 120 speed that he has to have? So I just go into the T-Tar of my own. Now that his is gone, he can't really do much with his Sandstream up. So, he's going to take out his Chandelure, and he goes into Rotom. I'm pretty sure I just decide to set up rocks, and that's what I do. And I know for a fact that my Tyranitar can take a Hydro Pump, because he has taken a Scald from a, Greninja. And, he just goes for the Burn here, and I just went for Stone Edge, because this Rotom is an annoying Pokemon. I do run a Rotom, as you guys have seen last battle. And I believe this guy's the same moveset. So yeah, that's a neat, but he goes for Volt Switch, and just to get out of there, because another Stone Edge will take him out. But now that I have the Stealth Rocks up, because remember, he had a Volcarona, and he also, that Chandelure is also part fire, so he's going to take some extra damage. I just went for the Dragon Dance for no particular reason. I wasn't even thinking. I completely forgot that Steel is strong against me, and that I was burned, so I don't know what I was doing. Seriously don't. So he goes for the Bullet Punch, and that is going to take out T-Tar. I'm pretty sure that I was actually thinking that, since I had, what did I even have? What am I talking about? Oh yeah, since I had a D-Dance I could outspeed, but he's slow as heck. So, I knew he was going to switch, because he switched last time, and if he switched last time, he's obviously going to switch this time. So I just went for Swords Dance to see what he was going to go into, and I do not run Brave Bird Talonflame. I run Acrobatics Talonflame, because that is way better. And, I could have gone for another Swords Dance and just let Sandstorm finish him off, because it definitely would have. But, I'm thinking he probably would have gone for a Volt Switch, gotten out of there, and he would still be alive. Either that or he just would have went for a rest. But I decided to just make sure I got the kill while it was there. And, all of his other guys are, like, really, really weak. And, I almost fell for his trap. Now, I'm going to send him the link to this so he can leave a comment, because I want to see if this is what his plan was. But the way I saw it, his plan was to use the Bullet Punch on me, get some nice damage. I would have, like, 30 HP, knock him out with the Flare Blitz, but knock myself out in the process. Because Talonflame was the last big threat on my team. Because my Excadrill was burnt, so he could not do anything, and then I forgot who my other Pokemon was that was still alive. But, so I went for a Roost to make sure that I could do this, and, we spent quite a few turns. He just continues to Bullet Punch, just to try to get, to knock me out, and, since he Bullet Punched so many times, I actually thought he was, Choice Banded, and then I realized that was stupid after the battle because he Mega Evolved. So that doesn't really make sense, I guess. But, he continues to go for the Bullet Punch, and, remember I have Priority Roost, which is the only reason I was able to set up, because Roost had priority. And so I just continue to get up, all the Swords Dances I can, and just Roost whenever I need to do so, and, that plan worked out really well for me, especially since there was no Sandstorm. And then he goes for his own Swords Dance, and that kind of scared the crap out of me. And I figured that I had to go for the Acrobatics, because if I went for the Flare Blitz, the same thing would happen, because he was going to go for the Bullet Punch, and that would do double damage. And probably lose my Talonflame. And he goes for Starmie, and so I'm obviously gonna try to KO this thing with Acrobatics. I think Starmie actually outspeeds Talonflame, but with Gale Wing I have priority on any flying type move that I do use. So he's gonna come into Chandelure, and I don't know what type of move or what item this guy is holding, but the rock is gonna take off the Stealth Rocks are gonna take the sash away. Chandelure is going to take out. I said that wrong. Talonflame is going to take out the Chandelure, and Talonflame obviously is going to be able to take out the Volcarona, especially after the rocks. So, that was really, honestly, you guys, just watching the video, even it kind of looked like a blowout, but if I would have, that one turn that I used Roost, instead of just going for the Flare Blitz, that is probably the reason if too many videos in a row. Don't make more than 2 videos in a row. But, it's like number 4 in a row. So, because I just record a bunch and then I just upload them all. So, yeah. But my computer takes a long time to upload. So, make sure to go, check out Jordan on Twitter. His link will be in the description, as I did say so before. Remember, if you do want to battle me yourself, and I would love to battle you because I enjoy Wi-Fi battling, I try to get my team members up as fast as I can do so. And if you just want to make some trades, I have some Brave Honedges. I think they only have 2 to 3 perfect IVs. So if you want to trade for one of those, I have plenty of those because I hatched a shiny, and that took like 355 tries. And I haven't Wonder traded them all away. I think I have like 100 or so left. So like even if you guys just want to trade me a Bidoof, I'll go ahead and trade you that. Just thank you a lot for checking out the video. So until next time, you guys, I'll see you all next time.